Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to HIMediaTV. I'm your host, I'm from HIMediaTV, and welcome back to the PPP, the Petty Ponglyph Podcast. We are back. This is the show for we're doing this on Wednesday again because Fuckhead didn't respond to any of my messages.
Oh yeah, I totally went well on your ass. No, that's not true. If I went well on your ass, I would have disappeared for at least a year before I responded to another one.
Well, I will say, like, I did get your ass back after a couple months, so you're doing better.
I'm trying. I'm growing up. I'm becoming a more mature person.
Yeah, I'll give you that. To a degree.
Yeah, to a degree, yes, absolutely. I mean, there are definitely things I'm lacking that just come with experience. There are things that I haven't experienced, so I can't mature in those ways.
Yeah.
But when it comes to self growth, I might be a little behind, but it's happening.
True.
Behind
True.
according to who? Like it's your own journey. Um, Behind according to my peers, but like comparison is the theft of joy. So there's that.
I'm going to share something with you. Like, that's a beautiful thing, but I'm just going to completely ruin that for you with complete and utter brain rot, okay?
Okay, I appreciate
Excuse
a
me.
little bit of brain rot, a lot of bit of brain rot, but
Also share application audio. Actually, no. How do I do this in a way that's going to work? Hold on. Let me actually just do, instead of doing that, let me just pull up fucking screens, notifications. Let me hide my fucking text messages so you guys don't see that shit because you're not supposed to.
LOL.
All
From
right.
out, do do
Have,
do do do.
have you
From out,
heard
do 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 do.
about the new hotness?
No, what's the new hotness?
Enjoy this. Watch my stream.
I'm watching. You're the
I used to have hoop dreams until I found out there were other ways to score.
ways
If
to
you're gonna be
score.
my
Gonna
bitch,
be
you have
bitch.
to be
You have
obedient.
to
You
be.
cannot be a whore. You cannot be a
This, I saw this and I thought it was just the darndest thing.
Like I said, I can't hear anything, but I already know what you're thinking.
Oh, bro, you need to hear. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna stream this shit through Discord because I also posted it on fucking Discord. I'm
Oh,
gonna stream it here so you can fucking hear. You're just gonna also hear yourself. So be quiet for a second. Watch my stream. Broke it down and my friend. I'm a great producer, by the way, everybody. I do good at my job. I do good at.
You already know what's going on, man. Hey, shit. Oh, shit. You already know back in BG Studio with this shit, man. I got 10 speed BG, I got 6 speed.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Q3 ball
I'm on the
back, man.
stage. I'm
Counting out
watching
little racks.
live on the stage, but I can't hear anything.
Check to see if it's muted. The stream is muted.
Checking. I don't believe so. But obviously, I'm doing something wrong, so maybe. Oh. I was gonna say we should start doing these in person, so have this problem. But then I remember you're all the way in New York.
Yeah. Here, I'm just gonna DM you the message where they call that.
And then I'll watch it there. And then you can let everybody else watch it while I watch it.
Well, I mean, the link is in the memes server on my Discord. So
Oh, on the memes. Oh, beautiful. Clicking in and pressing play.
just wait, chat for his reaction. Wait for Wait for it.
Still be waiting.
You already know what's going on, man. Hey, shit. Oh, shit. You know, I'm back in BG Studio with this shit, man. I got 10-speed BG, I got 6-speed. Am I missing anybody?
You want me to come perform that young nigga heavy metal? Watch out, because I might go to Shakira Chanel and get a 3,500 diamond out pendant.
Inquiring about my
6 months straight, you know, just keeping my foot on the pedestal.
Now all the bad bitches from Clubhouse are inquiring about my income from.
If I had to make my glizzy rock.
I used to have hoop dreams until I found out there were other ways to score. If you're gonna be my bitch, you have to be obedient. You cannot
be a whore.
You
I'm so 3,500 when I count on my fingers, I skipped the number 4.
I am inside BG Studios. If you need to get served, come to the back door. If you ever see me scrolling on your FYP, just know I am speaking from the
core.
Every damn time we throw a function at the clubhouse, it's hoes galore.
I don't need anybody else asking, am I rapping or is it a joke? That shit is getting on my nerves. You never know. When I get that young nigga heavy metal money, I might come through that
Motherfucker.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Hello? So don't y'all love, we're in the first 7 minutes of this motherfucker. We're getting all the technical difficulties. We're having a great time.
Holy shit. Fuck you, first off. Second off, that shit's hilarious. But you know what? That's better than what other people try to associate me with. And I'm gonna say it, and you're gonna see it. You remember that one black guy that came onto the internet that uses the N-word, but everybody just like stopped and were like, nah, bro, I don't think that works for you.
Which one?
You don't know? Okay. They're literally like a year ago.
I know the one you're talking about. I was on TikTok. That was just like not my scene. So I just kept pushing.
That video got sent to me so fucking often. And I'm like, fuck you for trying to other me. We go through the same struggles, but you know, whatever. Okay.
Hey, you're not. At least you're not a fuckhead about it.
Mm-hmm. At least I'm not a fucking Uncle Tom like Itachi. Throwing shots. I'm sorry.
No, I think the second Okage used racial slurs for Uchiha, so makes sense.
Oh my god, they lived in projects, they lived in ghettos, and they were separated from government affairs. They were an oppressed people, and I don't agree with genocide. I don't agree with war. But that goes for the Leaf too. I don't agree with genocide over war.
It was Danzo's fault.
Is that contradictory?
No.
Because the Leaf would have been at war if the Uchiha weren't killed, and that would have slain a lot of innocents. But Itachi himself did kill a bunch of women and children.
Yep. Here's the thing, right? If it wanted to, here's the thing. Danzo knew who the principal offenders were in the Uchiha Rebellion. They didn't have to kill the entire fucking clan. He chose to. Not because of security reasons, but because he wanted their power and to put the motherfuckers in his arm.
Just like Israel.
Yeah, basically, but I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. I
just did, and there's going to be discourse in our comments if enough people see it.
I am a staunch Free Palestine person, but I have there are certain things where I just don't touch on this particular channel. I got a politics channel where I'll be like,
my bad. I did not mean to.
Red and black all day, every day. Free Palestine till the day I die. But
I'm politically illiterate anyway, so I'm not really equipped to be having these conversations. I would like for that to change, and I'm trying to have more of these conversations. But yeah, I'm not really equipped to have this conversation.
No, I want to do a I will start doing a politics roundtable podcast at some point, but I need to get more. I need to get more friends and stuff with my politics that I can have on that aren't going to have a fucking hissy fit if they get shut down.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's that. It's hard not to enter an echo chamber, and get a alternate perspective. When you know the alternate perspective tends to break down and whine like little fucking babies.
Well, the problem is that like
We do it too, though.
no, it's like the thing is that reality, like backed by like provable outcomes, repeatable outcomes, science, math, all this stuff is antithetical to right wing ideology and authoritarian leaning ideology. So when it's the same reason why people say, "Oh, you like it's the same reason why like liberals and Democrats will do anti-homeless architecture when studies have shown time after time after time that housing first policies, putting people in housings with no strings attached, solves the homeless issue. And if you
Mm-hmm.
just have like even a small amount of homeless people in your city goes to shit. So
Really?
it no, seriously, if you have like just a few if you have like a moderately size if Bloomington like a city of like Wilmington has 30,000 people, if they have like 500 to 1,000 people homeless on the streets, the city goes to shit. Like it's provable that that happens because people who are having to scrounge about and live outside have to do whatever the fuck they do to survive, and sometimes that's like not great for the overall city. So instead of like doing shit to like prevent homelessness at the root, they just make it so homeless people have to
Criminalize
go
it.
away. Yep,
Yeah.
and unfortunately, that takes shit away from us. That's why we don't have park benches. That's why we have leaning bars in subways. That's why we have, you know, just terrible fucking architecture that's ugly and terrible looking and awful. Sucks.
Yeah. Or homelessness. The warm
Oh,
homeless people.
and it's the same thing with drug addiction too. It's like if you do take a decriminalize first approach to things, like you know and it is given to people as needed by medical professionals like Portugal did, you like the country was dealing with abysmal like drug use rates, homelessness rates, things of that nature. They decriminalized all drugs and they would give you whatever the fuck you wanted at designated clean like humane centers that would also offer you potential like options for housing and jobs and opportunities and stuff like that. And your
That's
shit was
reasonable,
given
yeah.
was it and your shit was administered to you by a doctor, so you had less overdose, you had more people like getting out of homelessness, you had more people getting out of drug addiction and stuff, because they also offered rehab options as well, so you end up and so it ends up solving the fucking issue. So like I'm fucking surprised. Like, so fundamentally at the end of the day, a lot of the issues that we have happen because a lot of people, like a lot of the political zeitgeist of like our country on a political level is, I don't want you like you can I think here's a great political question and to you that I'm going to ask you, and
Okay.
I'm going to have the viewer think upon this. I'm going to ask it of you, and it is a great barometer because once you start putting asterisks on things, on like accept this, and like start trying to force people like to fit into your morals, that is more authoritarian thinking. And there's
Right.
a reason why they want to means test things like Medicaid, like fucking food stamps, things of that nature. Um, if a man walks into a grocery store, buys a raw chicken with money he earned legally from his job, goes home to a abode he lives in by himself, fucks said chicken, cooks it, and consumes it all in one sitting by himself. Should he be allowed to do that under the law?
That's a fucked question.
It is.
Oh,
But should he be allowed to do that? Is there any reason why he shouldn't be allowed to do that?
I don't see a reason other than it grosses me out, but like I'm not gonna fucking make somebody judge somebody by something that I'm not going to make somebody live their home life by a way that I wouldn't.
Exactly.
If you wanna eat a cum soaked chicken, that's on you, I guess. But
But here's the thing, like that immediately can apply to anything else. Premarital sex, drug use, alcohol use, same-sex sex, same-sex relationships.
truth.
Because it's so audacious and over the top, but ultimately, if in your heart of hearts you know, yeah, I don't give a fuck if he does that. He's not hurting anybody and he's not bothering me. You are predisposed to be somebody who is more freedom oriented in terms of thinking and less authoritarian oriented. And
Right.
and you know the puritanical types don't like that question because they want to add asterisks to us. And I said, so you are more authoritarian leaning. You care
But
more
there
about
are no asterisks. There's literally this man. The question that was posed is that this man is doing this alone by himself in his house. He's not feeding this chicken to anybody else. I would be concerned if he had guests over. I would be.
yeah,
But
that'd be no, then you shouldn't be able to do it because that's inappropriate. But the thing is that the types of people that would have an issue with it are the people who are more authoritarian leaning. They're the types that go to like a fucking stadium ass mega church where they sing bad remakes of popular songs but change the lyrics to be like more in line with Christianity.
more
And then
aligned
they,
with themselves too.
and then they take out a second mortgage on their house to give to a preacher.
Mhm. I can agree with that wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly.
Hmm.
Um.
I finished
Speaking of,
Apothecary Diaries.
oh, I've been meaning to start those.
Or get
For
caught
since I
up.
was fucking 17. So
I just watched the anime.
yeah,
Honestly.
yeah, that's a good point.
Just the anime. It's very well done. It's beautifully animated.
Maybe
Um,
not 17, but I've been hearing that for a long time and
it's good.
been meaning to start it.
It's good. It's genuinely a excellent anime. I like it a lot. It's basically House MD, but like in like medieval China.
That sounds really cool, actually.
And House is a girl.
Uh,
And House is a 16-year-old girl, 17-year-old
okay,
girl,
that sounds really interesting. Okay.
and she's the smartest person in the room consistently.
Of course she is.
And
I've
like
been
and like
surrounded by. Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. It's a good show. I highly recommend it, and I cannot wait for the next episode to come out.
Yeah, I'm sure. I haven't been able to watch much lately. I don't know why. Feels like a waste of time. But I've been surrounded. I told you. I called you personally and told you that I'd be acting manager for a van this week. That didn't happen on Sunday, but it happened Monday to now to go and tomorrow. I've been surrounded by musicians since Monday, and I
How's that
forgot
been
what
for
it
you?
felt like. I forgot what it felt like. Like even when we weren't talking about music, I just felt like I was surrounded by my people. Like my van's filled with a alpha male and a closeted dighead. Um, and it's not fun to be around them, you know. Um, They ask me to hang out with them sometimes, even, and I'm just like, I'm protecting my peace. You people are not people I would like choose to hang out with, so I'm not. Even though you're my only option right now, I'm not coming in hanging out with you. Um, but I got put into a van of musicians, of people who think a little differently than people who are artistically inclined, and it's been such a different vibe. My confidence is going up just because I'm around these people. They're not complimenting me. They're not boosting me. But like our thinking aligns, and even if it's not like perfectly synchronized, um, I still connect with these people like I don't
I
with anyone
think
else. It's
I think
go,
you
please
should.
speak to me.
I think despite the fact that you find these people mildly irritating, I think you should still connect with them because they are your people, and you need
Oh, no, no, no,
something.
no, 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 no. So
And you
it's two
need
different things, right, right, right. It's my van, the van that I'm in that I don't manage. These people are dickheads. I don't fuck with them. The van that I had to manage this week, they're most of them are musicians and content creators. Um,
Ooh.
and I've known these people um for most of the time that I've been working here, but I never got to be like close, connected, talking with them the way that I am. And I'm just like, you guys are really cool. Jake's team is their manager is Jake, but I'm managing their team because Jake's on vacation. My manager is a different guy. Jake's team is really cool. I like you guys. I would have a much better time coming to work if I were talking to you guys every day. But no, I'm talking to an alpha male bully and a closeted homophobic dickhead.
You should just buy the closeted homophobic dickheads and just buy them a bunch of poppers and say for your use on the weekend because I know what you are.
I'm not brave enough to say it to him. I'm not brave enough to say it to him because he might actually smack me, and if he smacks me, I might break my neck.
Why? Because he's that much bigger than you, or because you're going to try and fuck him up?
Both. If he makes me mad enough, I'm willing to like fight. But like, if I try to fight, I'm gonna fucking die.
You're gonna lose. Yeah,
Hmm.
fair. Oh man, I don't know. I think it's good that I think you should probably like connect with like say, hey, listen, if you guys have a show, I'd love to come on. I'd love to come watch. And if you guys ever need a tenor, for like studio work, please let me know.
Well, that's literally what I've been doing. I've been networking with Jake's band. Um, uh, uh, one
You
dude wants
should.
me as their bass player. One dude wants me as their bass player. One dude is already a voice actor and is getting popular on Twitch and stream. So I want to link up with him, and he thinks I'm a smart guy. So I wanna link up
Do
with
it.
him too.
Do
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Another one. There's a new young guy. He actually a lot of the young trainees right now are musically inclined. The guy who's in my band is a drummer for a prominent band in Philadelphia, one of the young prominent bands in Philly. And the guy in Jake's band currently has produced for all of the bands in all of the young bands in Philadelphia.
Yeah, you need to keep connecting with these motherfuckers, dude.
I know. So Armand said it to me perfectly. My manager. Jake's van is filled with eccentrics. My van is filled with autistic but mostly normal people. And I was like, I'm not in the right van. I might be autistic, but I'm not definitely not normal like you guys are. I should definitely be in the eccentric van right now. I connect more with them even when we're not in the van, even when we're
Do
in
you
the
think?
office. And
Do you think there's any hope that your boss will let you transfer over?
mm, 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 mm. You ask, and it's grounds for instant firing.
Why?
Because if you let one person do it, you have to let everybody do it. And our managers do treat us all differently. I
Why is it
have the
grounds for
best man
instant? Why is it instant fire grounds for instant fucking firing? What the fuck?
because Bill doesn't really care about people's feelings, but he kind of cares about people's feelings. He's a director of sales, but he's also a sensitive person. Um, So when it comes to it, his managers take priority, right? He doesn't want to offend his managers. He doesn't want to upset his managers. If someone on your team is saying, "Hey, can I switch teams?" It's because they don't like how you manage. My manager made sure we got bathroom breaks. Make sure we had a 30-minute lunch break. Picked us up at the end of the day to take us to the bathroom before we went back to the office. The other managers don't do bathroom breaks. Jake will take you to the bathroom if you call him and you're desperate enough. Corey, the other manager that nobody likes, will leave you out there to rot. You gotta piss, you better go piss in the woods. You gotta shit. You better shit your pants before I come pick you up.
Yeah, so basically your manager, so there's no way you could go to your manager and say, "Listen, you're the best manager here. You care the most about your employees, and I love working under you. And what I'm about to say has absolutely no bearing on any of that and has nothing to do with your skill and ability as a manager. I wish I could continue to work under you while also working with a different group of people. I promise you, at the end of the day, the only reason I'm asking this is a possibility is because the people I work with make me feel like shit.
He's
And
one of
you
those
are
people
the
that makes me feel like shit.
you are
He's a good
you
manager, but he's not a good friend.
you are the only silver lining. You are the only good thing, like
Flat on
personnel-wise,
him.
when I work, when I just like flattering him. And you say, despite the fact that if I request, that me potentially requesting to move over to this group under a manager who's going to treat me nowhere near as well as you are, the main reason that I want to do that is because the people that I are there are more like me, and I feel like I would be more successful if I was working actively with people that weren't like people that are on my level that are actively trying to bring me down.
But he's one of those. I only have two people in my band. He's the other one. He's my dickhead alpha male manager. Oh, he's not
Oh,
dickhead.
he's
He's
the
my
alpha
alpha
male.
male manager that bullies me. Um, he goes out of my way to bring me down. Whenever I feel confident, he's just like, "Oh, here's how I'm better than you." Um, but he does take care of his team.
So it's like silver linings.
Yeah, silver linings.
You make me feel like shit, but you treat me like a person.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. I get that.
Yeah, that exactly. And like I can't hate him because he's let me get away with a lot as his employee. But at the same time, like I come to work and he just makes me feel like shit.
Yeah, so it's like it's a catch-22.
Yeah.
That's rough. Anyways,
It is what it is. It's the
how's
reality I'm
Pal
living, and
how's
I haven't been
Palworld
playing
treating you?
Power Up lately just because I'm a little overwhelmed. I've already built my second base, but I broke down my first base, so I still have another base to build. I don't have enough resource. I've got plenty of resources. I just don't know what to put down on the ground, and I think maybe playing with somebody else would like help me just like get over that and just like do something because I'm not gonna play with somebody and not like do anything. But Power's a little overwhelming for me right now. Not overwhelming. I know what I want to do. I'm not at the level to do it, so I got to keep grinding, and I'm just like, man, whatever.
This is annoying, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like story-driven games, but like beat 'em ups because they're straight to the point. Um, I never got into Minecraft, and I never got into Stardew Valley. Never got into a
Stardew
whole lot of different RPGs. I love Skyrim,
Stardew Valley has some direction to it.
some, but not the kind that I like, which is pretty
Hmm.
direct, which is pretty much, hey, stupid, go here.
Which is why you like Skyrim.
Which is why I like, yeah, which is why I like Skyrim. Absolutely, that's definitely true.
That's fair. Anyway, regardless. We're hitting the 30-minute mark. Do you want to keep going or you want to wrap it up?
I might as well wrap it up. Yeah.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching the Petty Ponglyph podcast. I know it was a rather dour episode for the time being. I had a shit week. Will's had a shit week. We both had shit weeks. We're just trying to make shit work.
I think this was an interesting conversation. To anybody who's interested in our particular, in the particulars of what we discussed here. But yeah, it was a pretty basic, very basic and low conversation. Yeah.
I'm still naming this motherfucker. I used to have hoop dreams.
I still got hoop dreams. I just I'm not ambitious enough to make them come true.
Yeah,
I still think they can happen.
I'm not ambitious anymore, dude. I'm just not. I just don't have it anymore.
But I still think they can happen because there are people my age, older than me, younger than me, who are being discovered now. And I can be one of them, but I put so much energy into.
Nah, I can be one of them. You still gotta earn your dues by actually making shit, and putting it out.
Yes, you are right, sir.
Any one of the videos I put out, anyone could be the thing with hits. You gotta put shit out if you want to have that spotlight potentially going. Because I've got that spotlight on me a couple times.
But you know what's crazy?
What?
My takes, my takes aren't controversial. My takes on TikTok are so grounded that the people who do see them love them. The problem is I'm not a popular creator. I haven't put in the work to become a popular creator and build community with other creators.
I need you to set your TikTok to download every single video you make automatically when you post it, and then re-upload that shit to YouTube immediately.
Yeah, you're right.
Every single time.
People love my takes.
I know, and YouTube will be also. YouTube has so much more discoverability compared to TikTok.
You're right. Okay.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I just need to do it.
You need to do it, and you know what? I'm gonna fucking put something in my task list on Google right now. I'm gonna send you a fucking text through text messages once a fucking day saying, post your fucking TikToks on YouTube.
I need to re-upload my posts from like 3 years ago and on because they all gained a little bit of traction. I've got a lot more followers now than I did.
Cool. Do that. Don't start posting shit now. Like, go to your most recent video and do it, and get in the habit of just doing it every single time you make shit. Just do it. Like, yeah, sure. Sit down, take a couple hours on a weekend, like schedule out your shit for like a short every 2 hours on YouTube to be released or whatever. Sure, do that. Every time you make one, post it on YouTube.
We're off the air, right?
No.
Oh shit. I thought this was post-podcast conversation, and then I realized, did we actually cut after your outro?
Yeah, I didn't finish the outro. That's the thing.
This conversation, did you try to go somewhere else, but then something else gets picked up?
Yeah. All right. Let me actually finish this episode so we can actually like have a little bit of a post conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching the Petty Pongbook podcast. It's been a rough week for the two of us, but we'll be back with our normal jubilant self. I'm watching Freerun this tonight with the missus. Not even the missus, yeah, just my situationship. And that'll be
playing Last of Us on grounded mode, and that'll be a whole thing.
Yeah. Have a good night, y'all. Toodaloo. Go away.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to talk to me outside of this video, outside of live streams, or just join the community and be a part of it, you can do so at HIMediaTV/Discord. Discord links there. We'd love to have you. And given the financial situation of the economy right now, I know this is a tall ask, but if you have the scratch to spare, please consider donating and becoming a supporter at HIMedia.gg/tip. All of our perks are serviced through our Discord channel, including early access videos, exclusive videos, and more. Your generosity is a blessing, and $1 a month is a boon to my mental health. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate you, and have a great day.